Hey Resilient Mamas, this is Tiffany with Postpartum Record, and today I'm talking to you. I am 16 weeks postpartum, and I got a lot to share with you. So initially, I was really kind of hesitant to record and share this with everybody today. I am not feeling well. The last couple weeks have been really rough between the holidays and just trying to stay healthy. The sickness has just kind of been like ravaging my household right now. So I don't feel well. I don't look well. I'm sure I look really raw. And it just was like, do I even want to go through this? But then I thought to myself, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do this because this is me, this is real, this is authentic. This is what it's really like for me at 16 weeks postpartum, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, I'm gonna give it to you straight. So here I am, like I said, 16 weeks postpartum, and ironically, I wanted to talk about self-care and what I have been doing, or the ways that I have been trying to prioritize self-care, since giving birth. So the first thing that I've been trying to do is sleep, and sleep as much as I possibly can. Now, I know what y'all are probably thinking, but stick with me. Sleep is insanely important for everyday function, right? Like if you are running on little sleep, you're just not going to perform well. And I mean, it's really difficult for moms with newborns to get in ample amounts of sleep, and I totally get that, and I'm not foreign to that. I struggle with it too. It doesn't come easier naturally to me. My kid gets me up 2, sometimes 3 times in the middle of the night. I work full time during the day, so catching Z's is a struggle, but it's super, super important. And so the strategy that I've been employing over the past 4 weeks or so is just altering my sleep schedule, right? So we have our kiddos on a sleep schedule to where they go to bed around 7:30. And then typically what my husband Dan and I would have done was stay up probably till about 11 o'clock or later sometimes, getting errands done, doing things like paperwork, whether it's for his business or I'm writing a blog post or trying to read a book, anything. Like that was our me time, was when the kids went to bed. And then we would get maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep and then get up the next day and start it all over again. And it was so rough. So what I've committed to doing is changing my sleep schedule. So instead of staying up until 11 midnight, I go to bed, or I'm trying to go to bed, be in bed by 9 o'clock and be asleep by 10, right? That's my new goal, is to be in bed by 9, maybe do a little reading, kind of decompress through whatever's going on through the day, and then lights out, eyes closed by 10. Knowing that my kid's probably going to get me up 1 or 2, maybe 3 times in the night, but at least if I get to bed earlier, I'm getting more sleep. And then on the return, I'm getting up a little bit earlier as well. So instead of sleeping in until 7 in the morning, 6 or 7 in the morning, I'm trying to get up at least an extra hour earlier than the kids at least, so that I have some me time. Because I think that's really important. You gotta have some time carved out in your day that's just for you, and so that's what I've been trying to do. How's it going? Well, some days are definitely better than others. Like this morning, I slept in until about 6, and I wanted to get up around 4:30 or 5. So that just didn't really happen today. But you know what? That's happened to me a couple times over the past couple weeks, and making this change, it's tough, mamas. Any change is going to be tough. It's just committing to do it and then trying your best to get it done. And if you fall off the wagon, if you don't make it happen, once or twice in a row, just say, you know what, I'm really committed to this, I'm going to get back into it. So that's what I'm doing. You know, not every day's going to be perfect. Some days I'm going to mess up, but, you know, I'm going to be like, all right, that day was a wash. I'm going to start over I'm going to start over fresh the next day. So, sleep. 2, eating healthy. Now, also, we all know this is a lofty goal, but I think it's really important, especially if you're breastfeeding. I'm breastfeeding, so I need to make sure that I give my body all of the nutrients and vitamins and minerals and just all the good things that it needs to keep my body functioning properly, and also that I can pass those things along to my baby through my breast milk. And so, you know, what we've decided to do is, in order for me to be able to eat more healthy, obviously it's finding healthy recipes. Like, that's not a problem. Like, there's a ton of Pinterest boards and apps and websites and blogs completely devoted to eating more healthy. But the thing is, it's putting it into practice, right? So what we've been trying to do is meal plan, because if it gets to be 5 o'clock and I don't know what what's going to be on the menu for dinner that night, I just throw whatever is in the freezer or in the cupboard or the pantry into the microwave or the oven, or boil water on the stovetop and throw something in, right? And it doesn't always lead to the most nutritious meal. So in order to combat that, I've been on Saturday or Sunday carving out like an hour of my day and looking up recipes for the week and writing on my grocery list. It's as simple as that. And then if I need to, I can do some meal prep during the weekend, or I can do it throughout the week, so it's not quite as overwhelming when you get home from work, or if you have to have, or you want to have dinner on the table by a certain time so that everybody's able to eat together. It makes it a little less overwhelming because you have a plan, everybody knows what's on the menu. You got to share this information too with your spouse or whoever the caregivers are in the household. So so that's how I've been kind of combating that, or trying to change the habit of eating more healthy. Once again, we just came out of the holidays, and I gorged on Christmas cookies and all things sugar, and it just was a hot mess. I mean, it was just not good. Even though I tried to resist the temptation as much as I possibly could, I am a self-proclaimed sugar addict, and the holidays are like the worst time for me. So it was hard. I struggled. I didn't always eat healthy. I didn't always make the best, wisest, smartest, healthy choices. But once again, I'm committed to doing this. I recognize that I didn't do the best job last week or 2 days ago or yesterday, but I can do better today. And so that's what I'm trying to do. Just take it one day at a time, and we'll see where we go from there. I had a note in my hand. I just wanted to make sure. The third thing and the final thing is exercise. So, having a 4-month-old at home and a 2-year-old, it's tough to get an exercise, right? I'm trying to sleep, I'm trying to eat healthy, and exercising by the end of the day is probably the last thing on my mind, right? You're exhausted from the day, you just put the kids in the bed, and you just want to sit on the couch and read or binge watch Netflix or whatever it is that you do to relax. Take a hot soak in the bathtub. I don't know what it is, right? Exercise is not a priority for you. It's not for me. So what I have decided to do is I actually found a really amazing online exercise program that is specifically for women who have had a baby or multiple babies, and it's helping them get reconnected to their core and their pelvic floor. And you know, by doing this, you're improving your posture, you're strengthening your core, you just feel better overall. And the name of the system is called MUTU, M-U-T-U, MUTU system. And so I finished up my first week. It's a 12-week, or they break it up into modules. So it's a 12-week program, a 12-module program, and it's at your own pace. It's really simple, it's straightforward. The first module, all they ask you to do is a 12-minute workout and just walk for 20 minutes outside. That's it. Now, obviously, as the weeks progress, the exercises are going to get a little bit longer and probably a little more challenging, but I think for me, it was really easy for me to be like, okay, I can do 12 minutes. I can do a 12-minute workout in the morning. I'll get up, get my water in, get my workout in, and then I'll have it done for the day. And then at lunch, or you know, during my breaks at work, before or after pumping, I'll get my steps in, right? So it's just trying to figure out, okay, let's break it down into chunks, and how can I fit this into my day? And so far, like I said, I'm a week into it. It's worked out really well, and so we'll see how it goes from here. But I hope to be able to give you more updates as 12 weeks progress, because I think it's going to be something really great, mamas, for me, and I think it's going to be something that you know, I want to share with you. I want to share this journey with you, just like I'm sharing my postpartum journey with you. I think that this is something that a lot of mamas struggle with, especially after they give birth, is body image and getting back to what you consider to be normal. Whether that's an old norm or whether it's a new norm, it's just kind of getting back to where you feel good about yourself again. So there you have it. Those are the 3 things that I've been working on, and I hope that you enjoy watching this video. And remember, mamas, self-care is not selfish. You've got to do this for yourselves. You've got to take care of yourselves so that you can be the best version of yourself, so that you can go on and take the best care of your baby and your family. And don't be afraid to take a little time for yourself. You deserve it, mamas. You work really hard. You've done amazing things. Your body is amazing. You are amazing. And you're resilient. So keep up the good work, and I will talk to you soon.